Hello everybody, it's Sandra from the Funky Pickle Thrifter. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here today. We're going to take a look at part of my groovy, cool, mod, metal flower power collection. I hope you find this video to be fun. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and let me know which ones are your favorites. Okay, I'll be right back. Thanks again for coming. Let's get started. Here's what Wikipedia says about the term flower power. Flower power was a slogan used during the late 1960s and early 1970s as a symbol of passive resistance and nonviolence. The expression was coined by the American beat poet Allen Ginsberg in 1965. Hippies embraced the symbolism by dressing in clothing with embroidered flowers and vibrant colors, wearing flowers in their hair, and distributing flowers to the public, becoming known as flower children. The term later became generalized as a modern reference to the hippie movement and so-called counterculture of drugs, psychedelic music, psychedelic art, and social permissiveness. I think you may still be able to find some flower power pins that aren't from the 60s or early 70s, but I think mine are all vintage. Well, I guess we'll see as we go. I love the hot pink like this. And I like that there's, look, two different layers and then the center. Now, I've gotten all these, I think, at yard sales and thrift stores. I don't think I paid up for any of these, but, I've been collecting for a long time, like kind of before people were super hip to this kind of stuff. I think they're so much fun. They make me smile. I have a lot of flower pins, but this particular box is where I keep all the metal ones. I guess this one you wouldn't really consider to be flower power. It kind of doesn't have that same feel to it. I don't know. I'm not sure. What do you think? I love this one though. And you may notice on at least most of mine, they don't have a lot of chipping and stuff like that to the enamel. If I see them like that, I usually don't buy them. I very, very rarely do, if ever, because what good are they? Condition, 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 right? This one's kind of cool. I like the kind of airbrush tips on this one, and that's kind of cool in mod. Purple stem and purple leaves. Here's a great sunshiny one. Now, I think flower power pin collectors are in two different camps. Some people like them with just the flower, and some people like them with the stems. I don't care. I like them both, actually. And there's so many different color combinations. I don't think I have two that are alike. But these are super fun to put on your purse or a jean jacket or a t-shirt or whatever. I love them. This one is more subdued, but I like the center on this one because it has that texture. I love all of them, actually. Hopefully you guys are going to be able to pick out which ones are your favorites. I don't know if I can. I kind of like each one in its own way. That one's pretty. This one is so cute. Look, it's a little bouquet. 4 different flowers. I don't think any of these are marked. I may have a couple that are Weiss or something, but I think I have those with my Weiss collection. Sometimes I have to make decisions, when often I have to make decisions when I'm trying to organize my collection. I love the height on this one. This is a very cool domed flower brooch. It looks like there's some glue on there. I have to get rid of that. See that? Yuck. Let me see if I can just sort of clean that off with my fingernail. Hold on. I can't really get it. I think I'm going to go in there with a toothpick. Just try to get that off of it because it's kind of noticeable. I mean, from a distance, it certainly wouldn't be, but I don't know. It's bugging me a little bit. Now, the flowers are metal on this one, but the centers are plastic. And that's why they, I guess, just glued them in. Well, I mean, they would have glued them in either way, but you know what I mean? Nice condition other than that. This one is a Sarah Coventry, I think. I don't think I knew that before. Maybe I did. I don't know. I think it says Sarah Cov, right? It does. Yeah, there it is. Wow, how pretty. Now, Sarah Coventry, interestingly, they didn't have any designers or anything like that. They actually just kind of farmed all their stuff out and then they slapped their name on it. That's how their company operated. Kind of an interesting business model, I think. I love this. My camera, it's not really showing so great because it's just like showing the reflection of the camera. Let me just see. Well, I guess it's going to do that no matter what I do. It's cool though, because you have these reflective silver leaves and then of course the white enameled ones. I like that one. I love that this one isn't symmetrical. This one is so interesting, I think. This one is only a single layer of petals. Wow, look how bright and colorful. How happy these are, aren't they? They give you such a great splash of color on your clothes. That's fantastic. I also really love pink and lime green together. I think it's an interesting combo. Here's a Christmas one, but it goes in here because it is metal and enamel. Kind of a pretty poinsettia, right? Oh, a little tiny bit of a chip to the enamel there. You usually really see it on the edges of the leaves. I like that one. Very Christmassy. This one is different because it has this stuff that sort of, I don't know what that is, like macrame or no, I don't know what that is. I can think of it, but I can't think of it. I can't think of what the word is. I love this one. Look how vibrant the pink is. Isn't that cool? I really like this one a lot. And then this one too. I like this sweet little thing. This is a great color. Purple and the yellow and the green. Oh, another signed one. Excesso Craft. Okay. Yeah, I have a few things by this name brand. I love this one. That's interesting. What is this thing, I wonder? What is that? I don't know. I never noticed that before, that little extraneous thing. Maybe it has a purpose, not sure. This one is very well made. And look at the center on that one. It's kind of cool, the textures, and I really like the pattern on each petal. In the back, of course. This is nice and heavy. This is actually a really nice one. I like it. I like that each leaf is a little bit different, like in shape too, and kind of where it's positioned, and then also the pattern. Oh, I love that one. Do you? I really like it a lot. Who knew that there were so many different types of metal flower pins, right? I know these do have some value too. These definitely sell on eBay for sure, or not only eBay, but wherever. And I do sell them sometimes, but I think I'm going to be keeping these. This one's interesting. I like the color combo. This one is one of my favorites just because it's so different. It definitely has outer space vibes. Very modernist, sort of like a futuristic thing. I also really love the colors. I wish I had this in every color. I wish I had a pink one, a green one, purple one, a yellow one. I'm sure they sold them in all the different colors. Good condition too. This is not a flower power one, but it is metal and enamel, so that's why I put it in with this collection. I really like this one. Do you? I really do. This is a very vibrant orange color. It's definitely got a kind of a mod cool thing. I like this one too. Again, with the green and blue. Very interesting. This one is nice and light, which is good because you could wear it on, a t-shirt or something. It wouldn't weigh it down. Some of these other ones are a little bit heavier. This one is quite different because the center also has flowers. I think that's kind of creative. Another one that doesn't have perfect symmetry, which I think is cool. And here's another brown one, brown and white. Not as interesting and as fun as some of the brighter colors, but I think it has its place. It would go with a certain outfit just right. A lot of them are these double layers like this. This one I love too. Oh, I love this one. Is that a... No, I thought maybe that was a signature. I guess it's just a little pattern in the enameling, probably from when it was wet. That one's very neutral, isn't it? I like it though. I like the depth on this one. And of course, this one doesn't have any enamel, obviously. I really like this one too. This one really shows up, you know, in the sunlight or in the lights or whatever. This one's really an attention grabber. That's awesome. I found this at a yard sale maybe 5 or 6 years ago now, and I have never seen one like this. Not flower power, I guess, exactly. Probably older, right? This looks more 50s, maybe 60s. But I think it's just weird with this, you know? So anyway, I'm at a yard sale and I see this one, and then there was another one. So whoever bought these in the day at the store or whatever, I guess they loved them and they bought a few, unless they were sold as a set. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't think so, but I think it's very cool to have three, you know. I may even have a fourth. I don't remember now. Well, we'll find out as I work my way through the box. Isn't that pretty? I love all three of those. How cool. I have a bunch that are in plastic bags like this, and I'll tell you why. So I went to this yard sale. Now, this was many, many years ago. I go to a yard, it was actually a garage sale, and inside the garage was a table full of metal flower power pins. And somebody had put them all in bags and priced them. And then, like, I don't know, they must have had one of those sealers. Is that for food or something? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? So they put them in the plastic bags and then they like heat sealed them right here. And instead of opening them, I decided I would just keep them in the bags because now they're, you know, the edges won't ever get chipped, you know? So look how great that price is. There's another one. That one's really pretty too. It's like a rose, I guess. But I like that this one has a rhinestone center. Oh, that is... Oh, it's a Coro. I see. Okay. I don't think I knew that. Pretty. I'm not using my microphone today, so hopefully the plastic isn't making too much noise. I'm trying to be quiet with it. This one is sort of... Yeah, I guess I do sort of like it. I like the edges, you know. Each petal has like a scalloped edge. It's kind of dirty though. Maybe I'll open this one and clean it. This one I'm crazy about. I love how skinny the petals are, and then it has that sort of giant center. Looks like candy, right? Oh, that one's awesome. Great, great colors. This one's interesting that it was just $1. I guess she didn't see anything so special about this one, but this one was $3. Oh, okay, I see. This one was $3 because it has the matching earrings, I guess. No, I don't even think those match, actually. This is cool, though. I really like this one. I like the shape of it. And these earrings are the same color, but those don't belong. Anyway, not criticizing the lady, just saying. I really like this one. This sort of has the fall colors. It's more of a, I suppose it's technically a daisy, but it kind of looks like a mum, doesn't it, a little bit, or no? I like that one. That was $1. And this one, did we already do this one? I thought we already did the one with the rhinestone center. Or maybe that was a different one. I like this one. I like the sides of this one, the leaves on the sides. Yeah, not marked. This one is creative and interesting. I'm not sure I have another one with polka dots. I guess we'll find out as we go. I like the red stem on this one. This one was $3. It looks like it was originally $2, and then I guess she changed her mind. This one is cool because it has that little drop of dew on it. That's sweet. Oh, look at that leaf too. That's like kind of curled around. Yeah, that is interesting. As I recall, I bought so many, like kind of the whole table worth. And like I said, some were in bags, some were not. And then I think we did a deal too. And then she told me she had a lot more of them. They were like her aunts or something, and she had many, many, many more. And I left her my number, but I never heard from her, unfortunately. But that's okay. I mean, I got so many as it is. Look at this weirdling. This one does have a tiny chip there. Darn it. But look at this. Kind of looks like cannoli or something, right? That's pretty cool. These sort of tubes. I like the color on this one for sure. Isn't that nice? So weird. Here's a few that are patriotic. This one I got at a Savers. I don't remember when. It is very hard to find good jewelry at Savers these days. This one's in excellent shape, though. Check that out. And then I found this one somewhere on my travels. This one has a little bit of dirt on it. Let me see if I can get that off. That's a little better, but I can get it a little bit more than that. I want to be careful with it. I was just sort of trying to scratch it with my fingernail, but I don't want to, mess with the enameling. And these two, I guess, are the same. I didn't get these the same day. Oh, they're not the same. Look at that different shade of blue in the centers. It's kind of interesting. Definitely the same, company or the same maker. They are exactly the same other than it's just slightly different colors. And then this one too. That's pretty cool with the white stem and leaves. This one, I don't care for the colors, but I do like the piece. I wonder if I could paint this. I have jewelry paints that I bought that I never used because I didn't have the time. I don't know. Maybe I should try that. What do you think? I don't know if I should leave it or I don't know. I kind of don't really like it. I wouldn't mind it without the tips like that. I don't know. It kind of looks like, I don't know. I'm not really digging that one so much. And just about, I always say, like, I've really never met a piece of jewelry I didn't like. I mean, I like it. I don't know. I just don't love it. Maybe I'll paint it. It's not like it's designer or valuable or anything. So maybe I'll mess around with it. I'll see. Here's one of the few monochromatic flower power pins I have. Beautiful condition. Look at that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You see how pretty that would be with the lights hitting it a certain way? It's a good one. I just noticed this one is signed. This one says SANDRA. I have had SANDRA before. I've sold it before. And this one has a little friend on its petal. How cute is that? That's adorable. This one doesn't have leaves, just the stem. And there's the signature right there. If you can see that, but it says SANDRA. That one's cool. I like it. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit. It has some kind of a grime in there. I can get that out. I would just take a slightly damp paint brush, like a small kind of brush, and see if I can get that grime out of there. That's cute. We already looked at that one, but I have the matching earrings. So how nice is this? Very good to have both. Oh, is that loose? Wait a minute. Ah, it is. How bad? Yeah, it's pretty loose. I think there's a way to fix this. What do you do again? You do something. You take pliers and you tighten it or something. I know I've done it before. So I'll try to do that. This is really nice though that it's really nice that this is the set. I have these earrings. I'm thinking I probably have the matching pins to these somewhere in my collection. These really should be kind of kept with it. Well, I mean, I guess they are kept with it, but you know what I mean. Sometimes I just take these earrings and like clip them onto the pin part, you know, so they don't get separated out. These are particularly nice, aren't they? So nice. Sunshiny yellow. This was a yard sale find. This is awesome. You can never go wrong with a daisy, right? I don't know if I even ever took it off of here, but I'm sure I checked it for a signature. It doesn't, oh, maybe I didn't. It does look like it does say something. Oh, another Accesso Craft. Okay. It's in excellent condition, right? Look at this weirdling. This really is weird. I like it though. It almost looks like a pinwheel kind of a thing. Not signed. I think it's pretty cool though. I like the height on it, you know? This one I love too. That's some great enameling. In excellent condition too. Like most of them, right? It breaks my heart when I find one that's chipped and I I don't buy it. I leave it behind. Wow, that one's really, really great. I love that. I can't remember if this is the first one that we're seeing that's a double. That is great. Love the colors. I love the pink and then the lighter pink and the green stem. This one is fantastic also. Wow. Look at that yellow. Isn't that amazing? I'm so glad she, you know, had them in these bags. I mean, this one I kind of want to take out. I want to wear this one. I don't know. I'm just like really attracted to this one. Are you? I like it. I think I'm going to take it out so I can wear it. Let me do it. Look at that. It's practically brand new. Oh, I love this one. I'm going to put this one on my jean jacket today. Today, I say. This one's cool. I like the edges of the petals here. Here's another one that was $1. Fantastic. Such soft colors on this one. Only 6 petals. Interesting. I think this one kind of doesn't really belong in this box. I'm going to put this in my other flower collection box. This is so nice. It is a JJ. See that? JJ surprises me sometimes because they have so much like animal jewelry and really cute and fun stuff. And sometimes they have these very pretty, elegant pieces as well. That's a great piece. This one is different. Look at it from the sides. Isn't that cool? It's like cut and then they lifted it there, if that makes sense. Isn't that cool? This one is nice and bright. Not a daisy. I don't know what kind of flower you would consider this. A zinnia? No, I don't know. I don't really know flowers. I like this one though a lot. It's groovy. Here's another two-toned one. I really like these because the two-tone, like when you put the darker underneath, it makes it look sort of like it has more depth than it does. I like the size of this one too. Nice and big. That's awesome. I love the shades of green. Kind of muted, sort of quiet, very 70s, right? Did anybody else have a refrigerator? That avocado green refrigerator? We had one in our house in the 70s that came out with kitchen appliances that were avocado, kind of a weird rust orange and a brown color. They're kind of not really in style now, but in the 70s, it was the thing to have. How about this guy? Whoa. Not flower powery, but pretty cool nonetheless. I really like this one. It's very 3D. Yeah, not signed, I guess. I'm just double checking on some of these. That one's interesting. Look at the leaves too. Cool. This is a very pretty color combination. And here's another one with just 6 petals. I think we saw another one that had 6. I don't know how similar it was to this one now. I can't remember, but I like the sort of squiggly edges here. That one's pretty. Here's another one from that garage sale. This one was $1. I think this might be maybe my only gray flower. I like it though. I like that pearl center. And I don't think that's chipped actually. I think that's paint on top of it. Maybe someone wore it and was like painting their bathroom or something. So I think I can get that off. I guess I have a lot more from this one sale than I even remember about. That's a great orange, very vibrant. So this one was $2, but there's one here that was 50 cents for some reason. This one, I wonder why she deemed this one like less good than other ones. I think this is one of the best ones, actually. I love that. I love the big red center with the yellow petals. That one's really a great one. Here's a pretty traditional daisy, just the traditional colors. This is great. I remember maybe 10 years ago or so, I had a lot of daisy jewelry that I lotted up and sold on eBay. I kind of regret it now a little bit. I think I had rings, a bracelet, a couple of pins, and earrings. Oh, that's a shame. And this one, yeah, that has some chipping to the enamel. That's kind of the worst one, condition-wise, I think that we've seen. This one looks great, though. But different, right? I mean, it's like the same thing, but it isn't. It's just like somebody else's take on it. Look at these edges. And you may notice, too, you know, this isn't finely made jewelry, right? You see how, like, the yellow goes a little bit out of lines here. It gets on the petals a little bit. And even here, like, it's messy, you know? Which has a charm, right? It has a charm. This one I like. And these petals are plastic. Everything else is metal. This is yet another one that has multiple flowers on one stem. I love daisies. Do you? I've always loved this plain white one. I really like the stem. The fact that there's no leaves on it. I don't know. It's just something about it. I'm not sure why I really like this one. I just think there's something neat about it. Do you? I really do. It's got like a modernist thing, I guess, just because it's all white and stuff. I like it. Nicely made. I really like this one too. It's a little more plain than some of the others. And I like the green. It's almost like kind of hinted at, like you can't really see the green unless you really look. It's underneath. Isn't that pretty? I really love this one. I just noticed I have 2 of these. I'm wondering if these are Avon. Yep, there it is, Avon. Okay. Yeah, I can tell. So these are those things with the perfume in them. That one doesn't have any. Let's see if this one does. A little bit. Let me smell it. Wow, that smells like my grandma. That really reminds me of my grandmother. These are both very cool. Exactly, yeah, exactly the same. Nice and heavy. These are really nicely made, both of them. I found another little daisy. That one's really cute. Look at the textures. Oh, I love that. Very simple. Cute, though. And here's a different kind of daisy pin. I love circle pins. I love this circle pin a lot. And I still have more from that garage sale. That's pretty. Nice and neutral, fantastic condition. This one is different. I like that it's lavender and yellow, but there's a lot of hide on this. They really stacked up lots and lots of petals on this one. That one's cool. This one is sort of Christmassy, huh? I think it is. This one was $1. It's a good one. This one's really different. I like that center, but this is what's sort of weird about it. Somebody tried to fix that on their own. I mean, they did a good job. You can't see it from the front. I don't know why they didn't just glue it or something. Not sure, but all right. Well, it works. It's very, very pretty. It almost looks like a creature or something in a weird way. I like it. Here's one that has great colors. And look at the rhinestones in the center. Of course, when I find things at yard sales and thrift stores, I don't usually pay more than $1 or so for each. This one is not great. Look at that stem. I wonder if I could take that off. Oh, I guess not. Well, I don't know. I think it would be better without that stem, but I don't really know how to do it, so I won't. Yeah, it kind of ruins it though, right? I mean, not only because it's, oh, maybe I'll paint this one. I'm gonna put this one with the other one. Maybe I'll paint that green or something. I'll have to sand that off first. All right. Maybe I'll make a little project for myself. This is an interesting color combination. Black and green. I like it though. I really like it. Looks like a little lost to the enameling in the back, so who cares? A couple times I've seen that now. Oh, I guess just a touch on that center too. Not bad. Not bad. I like that one. How different. I love this one too. This one is so great. And you see, it is different, you know, from this one. It's just, it really is a whole different thing. I mean, it's similar, but great colors on this one. Isn't that cool? I love this one. This one's very Brady Bunch. Well, a lot of these are very Brady Bunch. This one is really neon pink. That's great. I love the center on this one. Pretty cool, right? This one is interesting. Just the black and white. Oh no, a little tiny chip right there. I like the technique here. Kind of a double decker, but just the second layer is just like the outside of the petals. This one is pretty. It's very simple. I really like the colors on this one. Here's another one with interesting petals. I really like these edges. This one could be worn at Christmas time. I mean, I don't know if it's supposed to be a Christmas one. Could be, though. Here's a little one. We haven't seen too many small ones. And, oh, something is broken on that one. Okay. I don't know what was there. A stem, I'm guessing. Here's another Christmassy one. Oh, no price on this one. I don't know what I paid for it. Probably $1, I would guess. This one was $1. Another green one. This one's kind of cool. I don't know if you can see it, but the petals they're sort of twisted, if you know what I mean. They're not, yeah, they're like at an angle. I'm sure you can't see it through the plastic, but it's cool. It's different. You'll have to take my word for it. Here's another little Christmassy one. I love the stem on this one. That one's cute. Yeah, cute is really the word. This one is a Weiss. This really should be with my Weiss jewelry. I don't really have that much Weiss. I will show you guys at some point. I don't have much because, I don't know, I usually sell Weiss when I get it because it, I don't know, it makes money and That's what I usually do with it. But I do have a few nice pieces. I'll include that. Look at the little ladybug. This is the second one, I guess, we've seen with a ladybug. This is the only stick pin I have. And I really like the end cap on this one. It is missing a lot of its enameling, but how cute is that? This one is a nice color combination. Just black and white and then that big yellow center. This one's kind of small too, which I like about it. I love this one. Now, this one is a Sarah Cove, so this one really should be with my Sarah Coventry jewelry. And so I'll put this one with that collection. And the other, there was another one too, right? I think that we discovered was Sarah Coventry. Isn't that pretty? How reflective. I think the other one was also white and gold, wasn't it? I love that one from the side. Stunning. I love white and gold together too. You usually see white paired with silver. Here's another smaller one. That's cute. Just the single layer of petals. I like how rounded they are. And here's another small one. This one's pretty. It looks like a tiny bit of loss to the enameling, a little bit of dust too. I like that these petals are hearts. This one has interesting leaves on the stem. I like that with the cutouts. I can't remember if we saw another gray one. This may be the only other gray one. I think that says JJ, doesn't it? Let me double check. It does say JJ. I don't think I knew that. I actually don't separate out my JJ jewelry. I do have a video on how I organize my whole collection, and it's sort of hierarchy based. You can check that out if you're interested. I'll put a link to it in the description if you want. But I do keep my designer jewelry separate, but not JJ. I don't know why I do that, but or don't do that. I don't separate my JJ. This is sort of not flower powery, but I put it in here because it's metal and enamel. I don't think that's a signature, right? No, I guess that's just the texture. This one's really pretty. I really like that one a lot, actually. Nice height. Look at it from the side. Very interesting. This is the last one I have for this time around. Isn't this lovely? So fun. This is really like the stereotypical flower power brooch, like many of them are, and some not as much. In any event, I hope you enjoyed taking a look at some of my flower power and metal flower collection. Please let me know below what your favorites are. Subscribe to the channel. It's free for you to do. It would help me out. Hit the like button if you did like the video, and I hope to catch you on the next one. Okay, everybody, have an awesome day. Bye-bye.